My name is Martina Jackson, and I just want to share a brief moment of failure and success that I think is important to talk about with other people. About a year ago, just over a year ago now, I decided to run for public office. And I did this knowing I am working full time, I'm in graduate school full time, I'm a parent, and I'm co parenting. So, all the dynamics in life are in full force right now for me as a mom, as a student, as an employee. And so, I didn't think I would run for office. I was asked 4 times. I said no 4 times and said yes on the fifth time. And many a times I've heard people say, "You don't choose a time; the time chooses you." And I agree. Um, I knew that I wanted to do something to help my community, and I didn't know what that would look like. I thought maybe it would be in the work that I do as a professional, but that wasn't it. And so I took the risk. I had a leap of faith and decided to run for office. Had really 7 months of extensive campaigning and learning the community in a different light. And it was amazing. Um, I learned so much about the community, but I learned a lot about myself too. The end result of that election, I lost. I lost. And I felt that loss very personally. Even though, the campaign isn't about me necessarily, I felt I failed people, and that didn't sit right with me. I thought I took 100 steps backwards too. Look at this failure. Everybody saw it, so public. And what I didn't see is that it was actually a catapult into something bigger than I could even truly imagine. And what I didn't realize too is that people were watching me. They weren't just watching me knock on doors and talk to people, but they were listening to what I was saying and what I wanted to do and the ideas I had and the transformation I wanted to see in my community. And that allowed me to have doors open for me even after having failed so publicly. It simultaneously meant a success in the future for me. And if someone would have told me that, I wouldn't have believed them because I was really deeply feeling that loss for some time. But the time will come where you can tell your story about failing and succeeding simultaneously in life. And it's such a weird feeling too. But I share that as a message to let people know that um, there aren't failings or learnings. And you can be a source of motivation, inspiration, good or bad, to people. And what matters is that you own that story and that you see it as just a part of who you are and the person that you want to become. I hope that wherever this message lands with you, that you can take something away from that. And I'm just happy to share a little message of what it feels like to fail and succeed at the same time. And it can be a source of hope for you. Thanks.